Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to Needs of Children. We are discussing about the 8th standard English medium social science sociology lesson number 1 continued part of introduction to sociology. In the previous session we get the information about the interrelationship between the sociology and other social sciences and then early sociologists. In this session we are going to get the information about prominent Indian sociologists. Let's come to the who are those the prominent Indian sociologists. Among that, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Ambedkar, born on 1891, died on 1596. Ambedkar's contributions to the building of modern India is very important, and he was called as the father of Constitution of India. His full name was Bhim Rao Ramji Ambedkar. He is one of the prominent social reformer and an expert in law. He fought against the exploitations of Dalits in India like untouchability. He organized agitations in favor of Dalit rights and women rights. More importantly, Ambedkar was the first to prove that all sorts of exploitation of Dalits can be overcome by education. So that he stressed more on education, especially backward class people. Ambedkar's stand on education differs from other social thinkers radically. He proposes that education is the main tool of social transformation. According to him, education is the only means through which one can earn resources to understand and analyze critically. Partially, Ambedkar argued that to overcome India's prejudices, and prejudice included social discriminations. Prejudice means the person one who is stick on to his traditional thoughts and he cannot overcome from that prejudice. So that kind of mentality is called as prejudice. So one needs logical argument, and this logical argument capacity is earned through education. Ambedkar argued in favor of compulsory and free education to all. Ambedkar argued in favor of free and compulsory education to all. The present government, either it is a state or central, so both are following and providing the free and compulsory education to all. He argued that education should remain as a public property as it has the capacity to bring in social changes. With these radical thoughts, Dr. Ambedkar played a pivotal role in the preparation of the draft Indian Constitution. Because of this proactive role played by Ambedkar, the Indian Constitution has a unique way of assuring social justice and equality in the entire world. So that is a very important contribution has been provided by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So when we are going to get the life and education of Ambedkar, so he was born in Ambawade village of Maharashtra on April 14th, 1891. He lost his mother at the age of 6 and grew up under the care of his aunt Mirabai and started his primary education at Satara. Then after Ambedkar joined the popular Elphinstone High School of Mumbai and passed matriculation with first class in 1907. He married Ramabai, With the help of a scholarship awarded by Maharaja of rupees 25, Ambedkar earned his BA and MA degrees. He received his PhD from Columbia University in 1916. He started a fortnightly magazine named Mukanayaka. His major contributions, his major works: Uninhalation of Caste, 1936. Who are Shudras, 1946. Buddha and his Dhamma, in the year 1957, and others. All his writings are published in 26 volumes from the government of Karnataka in Kannada language. So finally, Ambedkar was died on December 6th, 1956. Such a legendary person, a great personality, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Even he has given the contribution in the field of sociology also. So let's come to the one more prominent Indian sociologist name called as G.S. Ghurre. Born on 1893, died on 1948. Ghurre played an important role in the establishment of departments of sociology in the Indian universities. His full name is Govinda Sadashiva Ghurre. He was born on December 12, 1893 at Malvan of Maharashtra. He completed his college education at Bombay University. After receiving his PhD from Cambridge University of London, Ghurre returned to India and started his teaching career at the Department of Sociology at Bombay University, which he founded. So about major contribution in the field of sociology by G.S. Ghurre. Caste and race in India in 1932. Scheduled tribes in the year 1943. Indian saints in the year 1953. And many other books are written by G.S. Ghurre. These are some major contributions from G.S. Ghurre. And the next one more, a very important person named called as M.N. Srinivas. Born on 1916, died on 1999. M.N. Srinivas is the internationally renowned Indian sociologist. He popularized the field-based sociological studies in India. While he was studying at Stanford University, his field study notes were lost in arson due to agitation of the students. Based on his memory of the field work done, he wrote A Remembered Village in 1976. This has received universal acclaim and has been republished many times. Under the guidance of his teacher Radcliffe Brown, he wrote a book titled The Religion and Society of Kodavas of South India in 1952. As M.N. Srinivas, his full name was Mysuru Narasimhachar Srinivas and was born on November 16, 1916 at Mysuru. He received MA, LLB and PhD from Bombay University. He also earned D.Litt, Doctorate of Literature from Oxford University. He worked as professor at Delhi. His major contributions, among that, The Religion and Society of Kodavas of South India in 1952, Indian Villages, Social Change in Modern India 1966, Remembered Village in 1976. So these are the contributions of M.N. Srinivas. And the next, C. Parvatamma. C. Parvathamma is the prominent contemporary sociologist from Karnataka. She grew up in a difficult situation and with a lot of determination became one of the leading sociologists of India. She was born at Syagalli village of present Davanagere district, then Taluka of Chitradurga district. In June 1928, in absence of genuine birth certificate, her birth date is as per the records in the school. She lost her father when she was only a 9-month-old baby. With the support from the maternal family, she grew up with her young mother. Parvathamma completed her education in a single teacher school at her village. She continued her middle school education at the neighboring Lokikere village and a high school education at Davanagere. A teacher named Kantaraja Shetty arranged for her intermediate education at Mysuru by getting accommodation facility in a hostel. She finished her intermediate education at Maharani College in Mysuru. Then after Parvathamma completed her intermediate education in arts stream with second class. She later joined BA Honours in Social Philosophy at Maharaja College in Mysuru. She earned the first rank in BA Honours. She sustained her entire education on scholarships. A professor guided her to continue education in a foreign university. Then after C. Parvathamma returned to Karnataka after completing higher education in foreign university. She made genuine attempts to spread the learning of sociology across Karnataka, proves her commitment and sense social concerns. A major contribution of Parvathamma like politics and religion, sociological essays on Veerashaivism, studies on socio-economic status of scheduled caste and tribes. So these are the major contributions of C. Parvathamma. And the next, Iravati Karve. Iravati Karve is recognized as the prominent sociologist of India. She was the student of G.S. Gurre. She was the daughter-in-law of famous social reformist Maharshi Karve and had concern in social and national issues. She had her MA from Bombay University and worked at Pune College as professor. Major contributions: kinship and organization in India, Indian society, institutions and relationship. So these are the major contributions from Iravati Karve. And the next, A.R. Desai, born on 1915, died on 1994. A.R. Desai is important among the prominent sociologists of India. His full name is Akshay Ramlal Desai and was born in 1915. He was the student of G.S. Gurre and later taught and became head of the same department. He worked as the UGC National Fellow and as head of the Department of Sociology of Bombay University. As he was following the Marxist ideology in his sociological studies, he was identified as Marxist sociologist. The sociological background of Indian nationalism work is the best work, considered as the best work, that is the sociological background of Indian nationalism. And apart from that, there will be a major contributions from A.R. Desai, that is Indian rural sociology, slums and urbanization are the major works of the A.R. Desai. He worked actively in Indian sociological society. So this is about A.R. Desai. And overall, in this session, we get the information about our prominent Indian sociologists. Among that, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, G.S. Gurre, M.N. Srinivas, C. Parvathamma, Iravati Kurve, and A.R. Desai. So I hope you have understood what we are till now discussed about the concept of prominent Indian sociologists. Okay, in case of if you are having any doubts related to this lesson, please comment in the comment box. So I will come back with the next video, next topic, next lesson. Until, keep watching my channel. Thank you. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Take care of your health. Bye bye.